And the
Dusty's such a good dude too. Like that's the other thing. You're going to do it to a guy like that. Looking at the program he's built,
I've heard of worse things happening when it comes to recruiting kids.
I know. It's amazing what Dusty's done. I first met Dusty when he was a GA at Indiana.
Manager,
for
right?
For Mike Davis. He was a manager, then a GA. And, he's got more shit to him than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Even when we were just talking, we drove from practice, and he had a guy.
Is this going to be the magician story again?
No, I'm not going to go.
We can't have
I'm not
another
gonna
magician story.
Mentalist,
It
not
was a
ventriloquist,
mentalist.
not
Right.
magician.
So we were
Mentalist.
driving about 20 minutes to this hotel for them to get a good lunch. They were all excited about it because they don't have many big boosters there, and now they're winning. Right, people are paying attention, and this guy who owns this big hotel in Boca invited them for lunch. You should have seen how excited they were for the big, like this good spread and everything like that. And then they got the mentalist after. But I was, talking to Dusty along the way, and I was just like, all right, like I think I forgot a little bit. He just looks like
Opie.
Yeah, he does, right?
Yeah.
He looks like that just kind of good old boy who's never going to do anything wrong. And again, he's got some shit to him. So I love this story.
All-American kid.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you guys this. So, generally speaking, in the NCAA tournament, you want to root for upsets early, and you want to root for blue bloods late. Today's episode is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy, the easiest place to play college basketball pick'em, where you can get a little extra sweat during March Madness and win real cash prizes simply by picking player stats in this weekend's games. In pick'em, all you do is predict whether a player will go higher or lower on Underdog's projected totals, whether that's points, rebounds, whatever. For example, if you're like me and you think Zach Edey is going to go nuts in this tournament, pick higher on his points projection, add up to 4 more picks, and if you hit them all, you can win 20 times your money on a single game. Underdog's slick mobile app is easy enough that dummies like Jeff Goodman have even figured it out. So go to underdogfantasy.com or download the app and use the code FIELD, F-I-E-L-D, and Underdog will match your deposit up to $100. Now is the time to get in on the madness. So remember, underdogfantasy.com, promo code FIELD. We now have a program in Florida Atlantic that is heading to the Final Four. Is that a good thing for the sport? Because you're able to get you're able to say that anybody can win. You get these miracle runs. Everybody loves a Cinderella. The 2 of the 3 most watched basketball games, period, not just college basketball in 2022, were St. Peter's in the Sweet 16 and St. Peter's in the Elite 8. Everybody loves the Cinderella. But is it a good thing for the sport to have them playing on the biggest stage? Look at last year's.
Have we ever seen it to where the TV ratings were awful because one particular team was in the? I don't know. I'm asking.
I don't think it'd be one though here. I think it's going to be the collection potentially, but we may get again. Listen, if you get Texas with now obviously with UConn and Creighton, you're not getting Kentucky, Kansas, Carolina, Duke. I get it, but I think you'll still have
San Diego State and
you could have San Diego State. I mean,
but it's Texas in Houston. There's going to be a lot of Texas fans in Houston. That would be something that would be good. You'd have some of them showing up. I don't know if Texas really matters in Texas, if Texas basketball still matters.
Let's put it this way. The ticket will not go for a ton of money this year at the Final Four. Right? I mean, because you're just not having one of those fan bases that's bringing, a ton of, hopefully, again, enough people bought tickets beforehand, but
are there enough people in the state of Connecticut to?
There's enough people. I don't know how many people are going to make it.
Well, now the women are out. So,
yeah, the women are out. So
that might help a little bit.